welcome back to my channel. I'm Sulani Sim. I hope you're having a very sunny and a very blessed day. We are back with episode 2 of A Little Strange, which is a Strangerville Let's Play. In episode 1, we left off from visiting Christy Sigworth's house and hanging out with her and the rest of our crew. Frankie right now is getting ready for school. She's making herself some breakfast because it is early in the morning. And yeah, we did accomplish quite a few things actually on our aspiration milestone list. So the only thing really left to do is examine the sealed door at the secret lab. Which I do plan on doing today, but I kind of wouldn't mind hanging out with her dad. Her dad is a scientist, and in my mind, he is a scientist at the secret lab. But unfortunately, I think this was a missed opportunity for this game pack because you can't actually work as a lab like tech at the secret lab. You can work in the military, but you can't be a scientist there. So I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's like conflicting with the past get to work pack or what, but for the sake of story continuity, we'll just pretend that Dr. Jenson is actually working at the secret lab based in Strangerville. So we'll probably go with him because he does have work in like 4 hours. I don't know. I think he is hungry, so I think most of his needs are pretty good. I only had Frankie make her breakfast this morning. She's making herself a grilled cheese. Oh, let me turn on like the lighting like everywhere because when I watched episode 1, I was thinking, gosh, the lighting is so dark in here. But yeah, okay, so we'll have him get him some coffee maybe, and also fix him a little something something so that he is not starving to death. But yeah, she has school in just a bit. We'll do grilled cheese as well. I don't know if everyone considers grilled cheese like a breakfast, but I've had grilled cheese a couple times for breakfast. Oh, girl, she's gotta go to the restroom. Hang tight. Oh, I think she might go autonomously. Okay. I hope that this looks a little bit brighter though. I was able to figure out how to install reshade, and I'm kind of still playing around with like figuring out presets that fit my style but also look nice like on rewatching it, you know what I mean? So I'm still learning, so I apologize if like the color gradient or like the color whatever changes in some of my videos. Just know that I'm trying to kind of figure out what works best for me. So yeah, he's getting him some coffee. And what's Frankie doing? Okay, let's have her brush her teeth really quick so she's in a decent mood. She's got a puberty moodlet, and it's an embarrassed one that lasts for like 2 hours. So hopefully, yeah, we can get her in a good, decent mood. No, we're just gonna send her alone. Like I said before, I don't really want to go to high school with her. I'm so sorry. I hate going to the high school in The Sims 4, and I have not laid down like a decent one, so it's still like the high school building that came with that expansion pack. And I don't like it. I'm so sorry, but I don't like it. Okay, so he's getting his breakfast ready. It looks like he's gonna be having a breakthrough pretty soon, which I think is actually a part of some of his tasks for work as a lab technician. Have 2 breakthroughs. I don't know how they, I don't know, hold on, I guess I should read how to do that. It says have 2 breakthroughs. Scientific breakthroughs can happen at almost any time that the scientist is in a contemplative state. For example, while gardening, reading, or performing experiments. Okay, well, he's not really experimenting. I mean, I guess he kind of is because he don't really cook for himself. But Okay. We'll just see what happens with that. Solve hard problems. I know how to do that. I think you just have to select the sim that you're playing. Yeah, solve hard problems. Maybe he has time to do that before work. His work is in like 2 hours, so anyway, I wanted to show you guys this because if you guys remember in the last episode, we had Frankie pick up a few novelty items at the curio shop that Erwin Priest runs, and this was the poster that I bought, and tell me right now that's not Mater. Tell me right now that's not Mater. It is definitely Mater from Cars. Like, there's no way it's not. Like, what other truck around here even looks like that? It's Mater. It has to be. I think they left off his tow rig though, so that they don't get like I don't know, called out or something from Disney for having it. But that is definitely Mater. I was like, I put this up and this morning sim time this morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Mater. So yeah, I had to share that with y'all because I literally did that, and so I just wanted to pass that along. Anywho, he's almost finished with his breakfast. Let's go ahead and have him clean that up. What is this? Share ideas. Dr. Jenson has a brain bank full of them. Okay. Well, maybe we can do that with Frankie when she gets back. Maybe he's going to share some ideas with her in regards to what she could be doing with her time other than trying to play sleuth, right? Oh, did we have a breakthrough? Okay. How do we access that? What do we do with that? Oh yeah, we do want to join him. I don't know if I've played with like a genius sim. I'll go back over Dr. Jenson's traits again with you guys. But yeah, I'll catch you at his lab. Alright, we made it over to Dr. Jenson's lab, and it says a pop-up that says Daily Experimentation. Welcome to Future Sim Labs. You'll be quite busy conducting essential experiments, researching new technology, and maybe even interacting with alien life. It is your job to leverage potent scientific equipment for the purposes of good, we hope. Well, welcome. Okay. That's interesting. I haven't played as a scientist in a while, and even then I don't think I did too much. Oh, this is a really rough build. I hope I don't offend anyone by saying that, because I know sometimes there are actual like simmers that build these, but I don't think this was built by anybody. I think this was built by the developers. And I don't like it. Okay, let's get a couple of these tasks done. I had meant to pack him a little lunchy lunch, but I forgot, so it's okay. Let me also share with y'all his traits before I forget. Just to remind y'all, he is erratic, he's gloomy, he's a sage. This is a CC trait that comes from Wonderful Whims. He's a genius, and he also has the aspiration trait Home Turf because his aspiration is like it's a location aspiration, so they'll always have one of those traits. Okay, so it says ask a coworker for a metal. Okay. Where are our coworkers? Oh, there's one. Can we ask her for one? Probably not. Do we have to introduce ourselves first to her, maybe? Let's do that really quick. Let's do a friendly intro. Dr. Jenson is making his rounds in his little suit. He's so cute. He looks very friendly and just amiable. But I've said this before, he's very much like the forgetful mad scientist type guy. Can you give us some metal? I don't even know. Okay, well maybe we can't ask her for it. You know what? Maybe since she's the receptionist, she probably wouldn't have the materials we need. with this lady. She's also a lab tech. Maybe we could ask her for a medal. Right? Let's do another friendly introduction with this lady. Okay, stop talking to her. Coco. He's having a breakthrough. Maybe he has to stop and actually think about it before he goes and talks to somebody. Oh no, she's coming to us. Nice. Is she paying attention to us? She doesn't look like she's even paying attention to us. Let's try that again. Friendly intro, bro. Okay, we finally were able to ask for a medal from this lady. Her name is Francine Spencer, and she too is a lab technician. I don't know if she gave it to us or not, but we got a pop-up from Miss Venetia, I think is her name. Venetia, maybe? Venetia Kayaputri? Probably just butchered that name. Says we have a neutral attraction to her, but he has an adoring sentiment, which is interesting and also kind of strange because we just met her. But you know what? Okay. I thought we asked her for the medal. Okay. Okay. Maybe let's reveal brilliant invention with her and see where that gets us. It does seem we're already starting to make some enemies or something at work, and he just clocked in. We were able to get a rose gold medal from Miss Kiala Hoapeli. I probably butchered that name as well. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got some metal from her, and then we also got a little attraction notice. I'm not trying to find Dr. Jenson Stone any love in this series. This series, like I said before, it's not really about him. I mean, he is cute. He's very cute, but it's not about him. It's about Frankie. Okay? Why is he looking at her like that? She's not even... I don't even think she's paying him any attention, really. I think she's annoyed. She's actually uncomfortable, so let's not be a creep. I think, let's see, let's go back over. It says ask a coworker for a crystal. Maybe we can ask her as well, since we already are talking to her. She's probably like, yeah, take the crystal and like leave me alone. I also like her little floral headdress, trying to make her uniform stand out. You know what I mean? Like, just try to add a little pop of something to the uniform. I like it. Brainstorm on invention constructor. Okay. Is this what is this? Okay, yeah, I guess that's what this is. This is like a massive 3D printer looking thing. I don't even know. Okay, he's going over there. I feel like this should... Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like this should be in like a separate room because, like, you know, radiation or something. I don't know. I'm not a science person. You could probably tell by just... I don't know. You could probably tell. So I don't know the ins and outs of this, you know. But I just feel like this would be something you'd kind of keep closed off in the building for fear it might... do something a little funky to your insides, you know what I mean? Like a little radiation exposure. I don't know. I like this thing though. He's so cute. He reminds me of like something from Star Wars. He's really cute. He's helping us too. He's helping us brainstorm. What? Why is he angry? Aggravating conversation, feeling angry after an unpleasant conversation. Well, I think you're the one that actually started that, sir. So, okay, Mr. Jenson. Next on our list of to-dos is to analyze some of the material we got from our coworkers. So, I'm having him analyze the rose metal, was it rose gold metal? I don't remember. Yeah, rose gold that we got from the lady that he has an office crush on. So yeah, he's doing that right now. I don't know what this did, but all we did was brainstorm on it, so it did at least, check that off. We got a pop-up from Frankie at school. It says, Frankie is done with her school for the day. She is doing satisfactory work, but her teachers at Copperdale High School think she could easily improve with just a little bit of extra effort. Well, she does her homework very, autonomously, so I don't feel like she's fallen too far behind. Okay, hopefully he'll get this finished. I think once we finish with his day at work, because it's like only 3 p.m., and I assume, yeah, the workday ends at 7. He does work pretty late. Jeez. Wow, 7? Okay. I don't know. It says gossip about coworkers with Francine Spencer, but I don't think anybody actually likes us now that we've not really had very good interactions other than with Vanessa. Vanessa has been really nice to us. But where is Francine anyway? I don't even see her. She might be off the clock. We might not be able to get the little office gossip with Francine, but we can certainly analyze a crystal, so let's do that. We'll analyze the rose crystal. It's funny that we got rose gold and we also got rose crystal. What are the odds of that? But I like it. It makes sense. Maybe they're experimenting on that particular type of material, rose material. I don't know. I think once we finish though with his work day, we'll definitely catch back up with Frankie and her friends, because to be honest, it makes sense to do this sort of thing like in the darkness of night. So that you're not getting caught, you know what I mean? Because if you're going to a secret lab, if you're going to like a secret lab to do some snooping, you don't want to get caught by like security, right? So yeah, we'll do that late at night. I think that's the perfect time. We'll get everyone together and make it a thing. It says new crystal found. While analyzing rose, Dr. Jenson found trace elements of different material and separated it out. So what did he get? We gotta know. Okay, so it's just it's just the same thing. Got it. He just duplicated it, really. That's awesome. Practice analysis. Let's actually not do that. Let's invent the momentum conserver. I think that we have to do that back over here at this guy. So, yeah, let's get to work on that. I like this thing. Here he goes. Oh, that's nice. Whatever it is. Doing good, Dr. Jenson. Don't beat yourself up. So we made the momentum conserver, and I'm very interested to see what it does. Okay. Okay, Dr. Jenson, way to go. What does it do, though? Like, what's it doing right now? You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever it's doing it. Let's just put it back in our inventory for right now. Oh, let's stay late. I kind of want to finish up some of our tasks really quick. I already viewed this. What the heck? Let's put it back out and see if it'll check it off for us. It says view the momentum. Oh no, I just turned it on. I didn't actually look at it. Okay, we have to absorb the product that we've created. I gotcha. Okay, he's doing that right now. This place is actually pretty big. Let's put it back in our inventory. Okay, have a second breakthrough. Okay, I don't want to do that. I guess I thought I saw Francine. There she is. Let's just do some gossip with her. Share melancholy thoughts. He is a gloomy sim, so yeah. Gossip about office romances. Let's gossip about our coworkers. He might be trying to get the scoop on the lady with the flower crown. Like, yeah, do you know if she's seen anybody? Asking for a friend. Oh, he's sad. What? Feeling sad. Gloomy Sims always seem to have... Okay. He's just feeling sad because he's melancholy. It'd be like that. Read a book? No, no. We're at work. You can't read a book. Why would we read a book while working? That's crazy. I kind of want to gossip with her again. Let's gossip about office romances. See what Francine knows. Francine feels like she'd have the scoop on like what's going on at the office. Like look at her. She's like, I know this office inside out. I practically built it with my 2 hands actually. Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's got to use the restroom. So sorry, doctor. So sorry. Let me find the restroom for you, buddy. I don't know. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. It's almost time for him to go, like, anyway. But I do want to finish up some stuff. This is actually really fun. I feel like as you progress through this career, you get more like tasks, like harder tasks to complete. So it's not always going to be the same like run of the mill stuff. But like I said, it has been a minute since I've actually done anything with this. Oh, so viewing some of these objects will actually contribute to the breakthrough, I think, because it has this little light bulb icon. So yeah, we can look at some of this stuff. We can do that. And then I think once we finish up here, because we're about to clock off, like I said, we'll come back to Frankie and her friends. Look, she's feeling great. Wait, what? She's got a sad moodlet? Purpose of life from fear of unfulfilled dreams. Oh no, this is a fear-related moodlet. What agency does Frankie really even have? What she wants to do always feels out of reach, replaced only with an overarching directive of what she has to do. What? Not her being like self-aware that she's just a bunch of pixels and codes. Does it have? Yeah, okay. Fear of unfulfilled dreams. Oh no. She's dissatisfied with life, how her life is going. Frankie, you're only a teenager, hun. Like, you've got your whole little pixel life ahead of you. Well, it's not a long one, but it's still ahead of you. Alright, so he's viewing that right now. Maybe it'll make him a little bit happier. Probably not, though. Probably not. Oh, he's so sad. Alright, we're back at the Stone residence. He brought home some serious money. He brought home a little over 300 simoleons, which, to be honest, to just like fiddle around on a big old machine and do some office gossip, I think that's pretty good. I am gonna sell some of these crystals and this metal that our not employees, our peers gave to us. Oh, it looks like we're getting a call from Christy. Frankie, I just found out about the concert at the abandoned warehouse. We can't miss this. Let's go. No, Christy, we're supposed to go to the secret lab tonight. Remember? I'm gonna cancel that. I'm so sorry. We've got other fish to fry. I'm gonna have Dr. Jenson come in here and probably take a shower really quick. Let's have him shower. I just want to fill up his needs before Frankie heads out, so to speak. We'll have him grab like a very quick meal. Have a quick meal, and let's see, ham and cheese sandwich. Can't go wrong with that, can you? What is she doing? Losing control. Oh gosh, girl. You gotta get over it. Also, let's not wear this right now. I mean, I understand it, but this feels like if you're trying to like snoop and be discreet, this feels like not discreet. It feels the opposite of discreetness. So we're going to change her outfit really quick to just her normal everyday wear. And yeah, we're going to call up the gang. Let's travel over to the secret lab. I'm gonna get everybody together and I'll meet you guys over at the secret lab. Okay guys, so we are officially at the secret lab. Unfortunately, you can't make like a club gathering at this site, I guess because it's a secret lot. I don't know. But I did invite the gang to come and meet Frankie here so that they're all technically together. I don't know if I can try to. Yeah, see, it says it's not allowed, but they should be somewhere around here. I saw that Christy had spawned relatively close by, so I don't know. Yeah, focus the camera. Okay, they may all be inside then. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so going off of her milestone, examine the sealed door at the secret lab. Okay, so we need to go here. Obviously at this big glowing door. So let's go and examine. Also, have no idea realistically how they would have even gotten here. Real quick, I know that it's dark, but they quite literally are like in a crater. Do you guys see this? This would be the entrance point of how you would get in, and then you would just travel down that road, and then you'd have to also get past the security tower. So, how they managed to finagle it, don't know. But I like to think that since we came at night, that probably helped with the discreet factor. Trying to be, what is it, inconspicuous so that we don't get caught. I feel like we have to kind of whisper here too. What's she doing? Okay, she's taking notes. Yeah, she's doing it. She's like, yep, got it. She is taking down all the notes about this door. I don't know how many notes you would need about a door, but she's taking them. Okay, so it looks like we did complete that milestone, which is great. The next couple of things that we need to do is gather 15 pieces of evidence, compile a Strangerville secret dossier, and open the sealed door in the secret lab. Awesome. And it looks like we did get a pop-up. It says, this door is locked. Didn't know that was not obvious, but okay. Looks like it requires a key card. Someone around town might know how to get one before leaving. Poke around the secret lab to gather more information. Okay, I don't know if our friends are also gonna assist us, because it kind of looks like they're just sitting and chatting. But let's also say hey to everybody. Throw shade. Oh, girl. Let's just talk about Strangerville. I like to think that maybe they're discussing. Yeah, I'll share conspiracy theories as well. Maybe they're discussing like actually being in here in this laboratory, and maybe they're thinking like, where is everybody? I would, if I just broke into this place and there's like there's no personnel here. It's all empty and everything looks like a mess. I would be a little suspicious. Okay, it says, I heard there are strange things going on at that secret... Girl. I heard there are strange things going on at that secret lab. The scientists and military personnel around here can probably shed some light on the situation. Victoria. Victoria. You're in the secret lab. We're here. Okay. Alright. She is definitely not the brightest sleuth of the pack, but that's okay. At least she is, I don't know, stylish? I don't know. Alright, go ahead and search for some evidence. We're chatting with Jet too. No, actually, let's focus, Frankie. Come on. I think you're the one that actually has the brains. I'm not even being funny when I say that. I do think that of the group, like, Frankie is the brains. I think Jet would be the brawn. Maybe that's being like stereotypical or something. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I mean, I don't know what else he could probably do, because, yeah. I feel like Christy would be like the comedic relief. And I guess that just leaves Victoria to be like the good looking one. I don't know. I feel like all the girls look really nice though. They're all pretty. So, I don't know. Maybe instead of Beauty, she's just the blonde. She's the blonde one. Does that mean I'm not trying to be mean, but it feels like a very just like generic tropey group of kids trying to uncover a mystery. I mean, you know, we all know. We all know. We've all seen those types of movies. Okay, hold on. We did get a moodlet from her paranoid trait. It says, "What are they talking about, oh lord?" She probably thinks her friends are turning on her. Paranoid Sims don't like being around others that are whispering. What are they talking about? Are they talking about me? Probably. No, they're probably not talking about you, Frankie. If anything, they're probably saying, Frankie is so smart. Frankie is like, I don't know, so organized and just, she has it together. Looks like we do have a second piece of evidence. It says clandestine dongle. Okay. Collect 15 pieces of Strangerville evidence to compile a secret dossier. Evidence can be found by questioning the locals or poking around the secret lab. Yeah, so I think what we'll do, because it's starting to get late, I'm going to have her poke around some more of these piles of quote unquote evidence, and then we'll head back home. I'm going to fill up her needs and everything. I'm not going to record that, but we'll start the next day because it's Friday right now, so she's still gonna have to go to school and everything. But yeah, we'll finish up like questioning folks like around town. I think that would be really good. We may even make a stop at the curio shop if we have time. I think that would be good because I think there's some things that we have to pick up anyway from there. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. But she's getting it. She is getting it, girl. Y'all. So, Frankie just got in. It's almost 5 a.m. in the morning, so she stayed out super late. I might have her play hooky a little bit from school, at least for like an hour or two to catch some sleep. But right now she's eating something because I was going to have her just replenish her needs and then go to bed. And we are we're about to get burglared. This person's about to burglar our turts. If you know what that's from, you get cool points. But I don't think I've ever actually had the like burglar come to any of my, because I always put this in. So like, what's the point in having this? It's on because I have the option to turn it off. What's the point in having it if we're about to get burglared? Let's wake up Dad. Dad needs to be here. We should confront the burglar. Frankly doesn't need to see that. Okay, are they gonna leave? Because the alarm just went off. Call the police. Maybe she can call the police. Yeah, call the police station. Dad will confront the problem. Confront the burglar. The police station on their way. Get to safety and do not engage. That's funny. Okay, here comes the cops. It's the cops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've never had the burglar actually come to my house. I kind of figured that was the point in having the alarm system, but what do I know? Alright, Frankie is catching some Z's right now. It's 5:40 a.m., so she might have some time to get some rest before school starts. I mean, her energy isn't that bad from after she left the secret lab. And I did have her eat, like I said, before she, came to sleep and before we got robbed, or almost got robbed. The robber has been apprehended. Oh, it says, well, that's a job well done. We caught the burglar red-handed. Your vigilance kept the neighborhood safe. Excellent work. Thank you, Marcus Flux. We appreciate that. Let me go over really quick some of the evidence that we picked up because we actually got a pretty good bit. We got 8 out of 15 evidence items. So let's see. We have the photo of the bizarre plant, which I already had this in her inventory previously. We've got the clandestine dongle. We have strange blueprints, the encrypted USB device. We have 2 infrared microfilms, and then we have 2 hastily scrawled notes. So according to the milestone description, we can pick up more evidence at the library, and then when I mentioned earlier about going to the curio shop and picking up something, it's the listening device because I know you can get it from Irwin's shop. So we'll also go there tonight to pick that up. And also try to go to the library too. I think we could probably knock this portion of, yeah, I think we could knock this portion of her milestones out, at least being able to gather the evidence and potentially compiling the Strangerville dossier. We'll see. I may save this for another episode because I think we're already running about 40 minutes in length. So I'm gonna have her go ahead and get up and let's see. I think her hygiene and everything's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just have her like come in here, brush them grills, girl, and I kind of want her to like have a lunch or something for school. Anytime I play with like family gameplay, I always like to have mom or dad prep lunch for their children. Just because I think it's nice. My mom always made my lunch until I got old enough to make my own lunch. So yeah, we'll have her make a sack lunch really good. Ooh, veggie and hummus. That sounds great. We'll have her make that. What is this? Become friends with Surya? I don't know who that is. You don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. Her moodlets, man. She is really going through it or something. I said this earlier, but she seems like she's very self-aware. Like as a little pixel person, that she's like missing out on her dreams, and it's like, girl, aren't you like what, 15? Like, what are you talking about? Missing out on your dreams, girl. But yeah, she's gonna just make her a little sack lunch, and her dad is awake. I would kind of like to go back to work with her dad for a bit. He does have work in a couple of hours, so maybe we can make him a sack lunch too, so that he can have something. Wait, don't forget your lunch. Jeez, did it go in her inventory? Okay, yeah, it did. Awesome. We'll have him make himself a sack lunch too, so he can eat it at work. I think he would get the tuna salad sandwich. I don't know. Dr. Jenson seems like the guy who brings the tuna salad sandwich to work, leaves it in the fridge, and forgets about it, and then the whole break room smells like tuna. Before I started working from home, I worked in an office for years. And that is definitely a real thing where people do leave their lunches, you know, in the office fridge, and sometimes they have something that might be a little rich in its smell, and then it stinks up the break room. So it is what it is. Dr. Jenson will be heading off to work in just a bit, and I did make his sandwich and everything, so that's in his inventory. But I did want to share, we got a little pop-up from Frankie at school. It says grade boost. A big unit test is coming up in history class. Frankie's been doing okay, but a good score would really boost her overall grade. Should she do her usual amount of studying or study as much as she can? I don't know. I feel like if this was me, I would say do the usual, because sometimes when you're under stress to try to get a good grade, you'll end up actually kind of forgetting everything that you studied just from sheer panic and anxiety. So I'm going to say do the usual. It says Frankie skims over the important material before the test. Her score ends up being right in the middle of her classmates. Could have been better, could have been worse. Perfect C student performance. Okay. Her performance gain was small though, so I think that's fine. I mean, I think if she would have overstudied, it probably would have been a negative experience. But anyway, I like showing those little pop-ups because I do think it's fun. I'm gonna have him go to the restroom really quick. Oh yeah. We're gonna join him, but oh, okay. Right to work we go. We made it to the lab, or the secret lab, if you will, where Dr. Jenson works. Kiala is here. Why don't we say hey to her really quick? Oh, yeah, let's praise her for her work ethic. She showed up. She's got her beautiful flower crown on. Just, really brightening up the place. She also hates us, so I don't know. Maybe if we said something nice to her, she wouldn't mind. I mean, that was nice. She seemed receptive. Okay, they're chit-chatting. They're making small talk. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and try to knock out some of his tasks. Let's pause this really quick. It says gossip with coworker. Oh, with Kiala. Okay, so we can do that with Miss Ma'am right now. Let's see. Let's do friendly gossip. Let's gossip about coworkers. Maybe he's gonna say like, hey, I heard that there was like a guy here that kind of has a crush on you. What do you think about that? She's probably married. Look, it even showed the little wedding ring, ball and chain. She's probably like, I'm not interested. Thank you though. Okay. Experiment on the chemistry lab. Is that the same thing that we did the analysis? Is this a different thing? Is it this? Yeah. Okay, let's go and experiment on that really quick, Dr. Jenson. Stop talking. Get to work. We've got bills to pay and a child to take care of. He also, he's attracted to not just this lady with the flower crown, but he's also attracted to Miss Francine, but I don't think Miss Francine rolls that way. I feel like she has a wife, right? I don't remember, but it's okay. He's very attracted to her. And I say it's okay because I don't plan on him. This is not about him. This is about Frankie. We're just playing at his career while Frankie is at school. But yeah, he really likes the older ladies, which, you know what? Good on him. I don't think that he is. What is he? Is he a He's a young adult. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I just have him looking a little bit older than what he is. But he is a young adult sim. But he do be liking the more experienced gals. Which, you know what? Like I said, good on him. Okay, he's getting a little hungry. We do have our lunch, so... Oh, and we have coffee. I don't know why we have that. Yeah, let's put that away. Are we almost done? The next task that we need to do is mix synthetic food serum, which can also be crafted on this little, what is this called again? Chemistry lab table. Okay, so it says collect any plant, so let's harvest the strawberries. I think only 2 plants are required, so stop what you're doing, sir. Just synthesize. Yeah, any plant, two of those. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Just for those of you who have not played in this career, or I don't know if the brainstorming stuff does in fact come with the genius trait, or if it's just a additional gameplay that comes with the science career. It may be that, but oh, let's see how many we got. 10? Okay, yeah, that should be plenty. I'd rather have like strawberry flavored synthetic food than anything else. So let's go ahead and make that. I don't see how it's synthetic if it's coming from like actual, like biologically grown fruit, berries. Like these are organic. So unless those were like, unless these are synthetic, like plants, unless they're like genetically modified. Oh lord. Anyway, whenever he has one of those little breakthroughs, it updates his notebook, so he gets these recipes to make like these certain items, whether it's serums or inventions. So that's how we were able to create the momentum conserver, and how we're now able to create the synthetic food serum. So yeah, that pop-up was at the beginning of his clock in at work, so I don't think I filmed it though. Alright, Alright, so it looks like Mr. Jenson was able to make the synthetic food serum. I'm gonna have him drink it because it is a part of our task. No, I don't know if I would. Does he like it? Okay, I guess so. Okay, alright. I think next up is to analyze a fruit or flower. We can also chat with Invention Constructor for 10 minutes or brainstorm on it. Let's actually talk to it. That actually sounds really fun. Chat with a robot. They're all chit-chatting themselves. Okay. Does it talk back? Oh, it's so cute. I like it. We definitely want to get on good terms with it. Let's see. Let's brainstorm on the device. Okay, it looks like we completed that task. And I think right now what are we doing? Okay, let's brainstorm on it really quick. There we go. I think once we get done with that, we'll go and talk to Vanessa because we had some good interactions with her already, so we'll do that too. Look at him go! I couldn't find Vanessa in the lab, so I'm just gonna have him collect some plant samples really quick, and then we'll end up doing some analysis on it. Because the receptionist is not Vanessa. This is actually Eva. I think she's from Windenburg? I don't know. I know she for a fact is from Sulani. But yeah, I don't know where Vanessa is. So we'll just do some more of our tasks really quick. Can we... I don't think we do it on here. It might be on this... Yeah, here we go. Analyze flora. Oh, we'll do strawberry. I thought we got a sample of the daisy. Did we not? We have a plant slider right here. Oh, I think it goes on this. My bad. That's okay. We could still have him do the analysis on this machine, and then we'll try this thing right here. Yeah, we'll do that. He's so busy at work today. Look at him go. Oh my gosh. Calm down. Okay, right now he's analyzing his sample of the daisy plant with this really big machine. Do you think scientists actually use machines like this that are like comically oversized? I don't think so. I don't think this is accurate IRL, but it looks fun. It really does. It reminds me of like a ride or something in Universal or on Disney or something at Disney World. I don't know. It says that we need to practice analysis, but I don't want to do that. I kind of want to talk. Oh, is this... No, this is still Eva. Where's Vanessa? Wait a second. There's a basement? Why did I... This doesn't seem familiar. Do you know what though? It's probably because I usually... In the past, when I've done this career, I think I've switched out this, this lab. It's not the same. What is that? Not them having a gnome in there though. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Vanessa's not down here in the basement. But where would she be? I don't see her anywhere. Is this her? No. Well that's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll just sit and eat our lunch. We did pack one after all, so let's, can we unpack sack lunch and eat it? Don't know, but we'll try. Here we go. Wait, where did it go? Okay, there it is. Yay, he's eating his tuna fish sandwich. Yum. What? What's wrong? Really quick, I had to share this little pop-up. It says Dr. Jenson did a fantastic job today. It won't be long before academic prestige and scientific achievements arrive. That's great. It says Dr. Jenson has been promoted to apprentice inventor. He will now make an additional $8, or I'm sorry, 8 simoleons per hour, for a grand total of 32 simoleons per hour. He has also received the following bonus: 192 simoleons, new clothes, journey to the stars. I'm not sure what that is. And his next shift is at 10 a.m., so that's great. We also got an additional vacation day, so love to see it. Now let's check in with Frankie, and yeah, we got to get back on that case of figuring out what's going on at the secret lab. We are back at the Stone residence. I don't know why Frankie didn't eat her packed lunch at school, but she's eating it right now. She also had the want to listen to strange tunes, so I'm having her do that as well. Let's see. It looks like she has a fear pop up too. It says discuss fears after fulfilling wants. Is there enough time for Frankie to fulfill her dreams? Maybe sharing these fears with someone close will help. I mean, I guess we could do that. That's fine. Again, I don't know where that fear is coming from, but she's got it. So her dad is back from work because he just finished up. So let me have her do that. I wonder, is it under deep thoughts maybe? Yeah, discuss fears. We'll have her do that. And then once she has that off her chest, so to speak, I think we'll get the gang together and head back into town because I really want to try to get some more evidence collected. I think the first thing that we should do is head to the library and yeah, maybe purchase that listening device. Aw, her dad's super helpful. Let's give him a hug too. Let's see. Affection, hug lovingly. Oh, they're so sweet. I was gonna have her spout off some memes, but I don't know if he would be... I don't know if he'd be receptive of that. I feel like her dad would be like the type to be like, what? What's a meme? Like, he's not in the know, and that's okay. He doesn't need to know. Oh my gosh. I love this trait. I just think it's so funny. Alright, so we're back at the library with the gang. We got the club gathering going on. And yeah, I think we'll have Frankie go and search in the archives. I kind of wish that they would like, because I know that they have the same aspiration as she does. So I kind of wish that they joined in on this. Like, do you know what I mean? In helping find evidence around Strangerville, that would be really nice for it to be a little bit more interactive, but that's okay. Right now she's gonna go through the library bookshelves and I guess maybe research some of the history on Strangerville. I don't know. It looks like Jet was over there doing his homework, which love to see it. Oh, I always forget that I now have this animation in my game. It's from Simcatu, and it's so cute. She just looks so comfy cozy reading. I love it. But yeah, we're gonna have her just do some research. Hopefully she can pick up a few evidence bits here to add to her collection. And yeah, once we get that done, we'll be able to compile a Strangerville secret dossier. While Frankie is looking through some more of the archives, we did get a pop-up that says recent newspaper clipping. So I guess this was like a clipping that she found. It says new era for Strangerville. A high-tech super science facility is being constructed in the crater. While residents are eager to modernize the town, the amount of secrecy surrounding the project has some people on edge. And see, this was me referencing from the previous episode, if you remember, that Victoria's dad, who is the mayor, sanctioned the building of the secret lab in that crater. And so ever since then, he's just been really on edge. He's just been very secretive and aloof, and yeah, that's kind of why Victoria is with the gang trying to uncover what the heck is happening. Not just in the town, but also with her dad's behavior. Okay, so we got another archive item, I guess. It says promotional flyer. Okay. Clogged drains. Call undercover plumbers for a free inspection. We're available at all hours, even when you're not at home. Okay. Our state-of-the-art vans are equipped with latest in satellite uplink plumbing technology. I think this is a Ghostbusters reference. Is that a Ghostbusters reference? It's been a minute since I've seen it. I've only seen the first one, like the original one from the 80s, but even then, that was a very long time ago that I watched it. So, oh, Christy's also studying. Let's chat with her for a little bit. Let's do an inside joke. Maybe if we also talk to her about Strangerville. Again, anytime I do that interaction amongst the club, I feel like it's just them exchanging information that they've collected, since we can't really assign them to help with the tasks at hand. So I kind of like to think that they're, I don't know, maybe just exchanging new bits of info that they have found, new intel, if you will. It says, have you checked out the curio shop near the trailer park? I hear they have a secret inventory. Yeah, we already know that, Christy, so thank you, Val. I appreciate your help at least. Do we have any additional information? Does it add it? No, I guess not. What other places can we go? Let's see. Question Sims, buy listening device. Okay. Let me, oh, she's a scientist as well. Let's chat with her really quick. I think let's talk about Strangerville with her really quick. Jet, please. We're trying to uncover a mystery. Don't need you distracting us. No, go get her. Don't just keep sitting. Go, Frankie, go. She's gonna leave. You're gonna lose her. Frankie. We were able to find this gentleman here and question him about the secret lab, but, I don't know. I used to work in that lab, but ever since the explosion, I've said too much. I can't share that information with strangers. Okay. Well, let's just talk about Strangerville then really quick. Let's see what's going on. I don't know why I couldn't get her to talk to the other scientist lady. She just like completely vamoosed up out of here. I couldn't find her. Don't know what's going on, but it'd be like that. It is getting kind of late too. Let me see. I kind of want to try to talk to another, either like military personnel or perhaps another scientist if I can find them. I don't know. I don't remember it being like this difficult to track them down, but okay. I don't think that we can really talk to the conspirators. I don't know if they know. And request a key card. Huh. Can we do that? Let's do it. See what happens. Is she gonna go over there? No? Okay. Alright, I think the only best course of action is to go ahead and head over to the curio shop and see if Erwin can hook us up on the low. Do you know what I mean? Alright, we finally made it over here, so we're going to plant that listening device. Look at her go. On the scientist guy. Nice. Well done. Nobody suspects a thing. Alright, so we got one on him. I do want to plant like another device. Oh, what does it say? It says Avery Goodman didn't notice the bug being planted. Use a listening device to see if Avery spills any important information. Awesome. I do want to put one on like a military personnel because I feel like that makes sense. Is this one over here? No. They're so hard to find, but you know, it is like 2 a.m. in the morning and we're all out just gallivanting, so we might not. Would it be wrong to plant one on Christy's mom? I mean, technically, she is military personnel. One sec. Alright, so we're over at the Sigworth's residence. Oh, there's her mom. I think we'll just go ahead and like... We don't know her? Did we not do an introduction last time we were here? I guess not. I don't think Christy is... Oh, she is. Okay. She was at the library, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and like make the intro to her mom. And Frankie is getting tired, so we'll need to be going home pretty soon. Yeah, let's chat her up really quick. Okay, I think we should plant the bug on her now. Actually, let's share conspiracy theories with her, because she's probably thinking, okay, so you're the girl that my daughter hangs out with all the time. She's probably like thinking Frankie might be a bad influence on Christy. I don't think so, though. Frankie's a good girl. Alright, I think we gotta go in for it. Let's go ahead and plant the bug. Christy, I don't know. Are they gonna react if I do that? Like, are they gonna be able to see me plant the bug on her? Nice. I don't think she noticed a thing. Okay, yeah, we got it. Says Jess Sigworth didn't notice the bug being planted. Use the listening advice to see if Jess Sigworth spills any important information. The crazy thing though is like I was planning on Christy's house being like the base of where everybody goes to listen in on people, because she actually does have a listening device system in her basement. But I think for now, similarly to how we ended the previous video, actually now that I think about it, I think we're going to call it a video with the Sigworths. Let's have her grab a serving of pinchos. Might as well. I mean, she's already here. Her energy is depleting. She's got to use a restroom. She's starting to get a little stanky. So yeah, I'm gonna have her fill up her needs while she's here and then head on home because it's getting real late. But it is Saturday, so it's not as if she's like, it's a school night. But yeah, we'll just hang out a little bit with Christy and then we'll head on back home. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna have little Frankie call it a day. We're gonna make sure she gets all her needs taken care of and she gets some rest for the day, because in our next episode, hopefully we can knock out finding the rest of the evidence, and then I think what we'll do is have the gang come back to Christy's house and maybe do some listening in on the listening device. But yeah, I just want to make sure I'm pacing myself and not speeding through this, but kind of enjoying all of the process of getting the information. So if you like this video, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know too. But either way, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!